starting now. There we go. Make sure I can hear sound. Okay, a little bit of latency on there, but it's a-okay. Let's play some more of like U-17. This is only going to get bigger each time. Notebook. September. Okay, so in December, the U-boat Type 2A is automatically retired. And we will be given a Type 7C automatically. I believe we've already rolled for our mission in the British Isles. So go ahead and do our transit check. It's a 7, that's nothing. It's 5, that's nothing. And a 6 on the British Isles. It's a ship and an escort. We'll roll for the time of day. It's nighttime. Roll for the kind of ship. It's a freighter. Give me that target designation. Number 22. The Cedar Bank. It's a 5,200 ton ship. So puts it there. I think 3 fish is an adequate loadout for that. But first, we've rolled for all that. Target escort, select range. We want to do medium range. And we very rarely get to fire torpedoes from our stern, so we'll go ahead and fire our stern torpedo second in this salvo. If these first 2 torpedoes do not hit, I think it is. From medium range, select range, short range. So we'll do a night surface attack for our torpedoes. That's a 7, so I think it hits, and a 6. Both torpedoes hit. Now we check for duds. Actually, it's a 6 and a 5 because it's -1 for night for a night surface attack. So with that, we'll need to roll 1d6. No, 1 or 2 is a dud. So one of those torpedoes is a dud. One of them explodes on contact. So now we need to determine the damage. Low numbers. And that's a 1. And that torpedo strikes at amidships and tears the ship asunder. That's 2 fish, and it's exactly the right number. So we'll note this in our logbook. September Patrol, British Isles, hunting, success, targets, Cedar Bank, large, 22, 5,200. We're having some very small ships appear, and it's a very strange thing. We've seen nothing but smaller versions of large tankers and small freighters. Hell, even our tankers have been rather small. It's strange. We'll see if the escorts can detect us. We roll a 4, and we slip away into the night, unheard. We will load one electric and another steam. We'll fire that electric if it's happens to be daytime and they happen to... Oh, it's 1940, isn't it? January to June. What month is it? It's a 1 to 2 for the electrics now. Well, I might actually load an electric torpedo then. We'll load 2 electric torpedoes into the 2 bow tubes, since they seem to be becoming more reliable. We have to remember to use the 1940s charts in the 1940s. And I believe that resolves the entire thing where there's no roll for the escort quality or anything. 6. Ship and escort. Come on, nighttime. Okay, so we stay at night. It's a large freighter. 45. The Calchas, a 10,000 ton freighter. Just over 10,000 tons, puts him at 4 damage points needed to sink. Seeing as how it's a night surface attack, we will fire our 2 steam torpedoes from the front and 1 from the rear, seeing as how we're not too terribly rushed for time. We'll apply the rear run if there's a need to. So we roll a hit. It's a 6 and a 3, that's a 9. 1 torpedo misses. 1 torpedo hits. We roll for a dud. The torpedo's a dud. Our next torpedo we fire from the bow tube, and it's a miss. It too goes awry. Now we need to roll for escort quality. I always forget to roll for escort quality. It's a 6, 1940. It's a veteran escort. So now I believe we roll for detection. The buggers don't hear us. So we'll load new torpedoes, electrics, into a lot of the tubes. I believe. So we fired, hold detection, undetected. We skip to this part. Target sunk, repair, no. Want to follow? Yes. Ships, damaged ships. No. Roll for contact loss. So on a 5 or a 6, this is over. And the ship slips away into the night. Fuck. Well, that's a 2. The British Isles, what does that give us? Well, hot shit. It's a capital ship. Okay. 1d10. It's a 2. It's the battleship the Royal Oak. Yeah. Well, I guess we're closing to short range. Okay. Let's go over here. Capital ship. Fuck no. Fuck no. Oh yeah, we gotta roll for nighttime. Oh goody. It's the middle of the day. I know how I like to sneak up on my capital ships. Broad daylight. Well, there's no way in hell we can pass up this opportunity to try and sink a British battleship. Let's see if anyone's tuned in. Is it just me? Yep. Some people are missing out on some fun shit. Okay. Let's try and earn ourselves a Knight's Cross by sticking our dicks where they don't belong. Step 4. Okay, so let's roll. We've got an 8 on the detection chart. And they've found us. We also need to roll for escort quality. So it's a 3 on the escort quality. They're trained. So they found us. What the fuck does that mean? Roll detection. U-boat submerges. No shit. Evasive maneuvers. Okay. 3. We're evading to the right. They go straight. It's a different direction. We have -1 hit. There we go. So now we will roll hits and damage. So that's an E3 and an E4 chart. Roll 2d6. That's a 7. 2 hits, subtract that down to 1 hit. So with 1 hit, we'll roll a 10 then a 1. So that's 44. 44 causes flooding. What is the rules for flooding? One d6. The flooding continues. Shit. Flood on previous attack roll. Okay, so I think there's a chance to get 2 flooding. So our U-boat is flooding. Shit. Boys, turn on the bilge pumps. Get a bucket. Open the top hatch and start. I swear to God, unter Officia, if you don't open that fucking hatch and start shoveling water out faster than it's coming in, I'll fire you out the goddamn tubes. Okay, so now we're gonna roll, see if we can get our asses out of this situation. That's a 4, up to 5. We managed to become undetected. Fucking finally. So, we are now at close range. I think I've been firing on an 8 for medium range. Oops. Now, close range, we need to roll an 8 or more to hit with all of these. So we'll just start rolling. 8. Is there a modifier for this? Nope. That's 2 hits on the steams, we'll say, because I always roll the steams first. It's 1 hit on the electrics. Okay, that's 3 hits. Roll for duddage. It's a steam dud. It's a steam good. Okay. It's all down to these 2 torpedoes to sink the Royal fucking Oak. Okay. Damage time. Low numbers, low numbers, low numbers. So it's a 5, so it's 1 damage. It moves down to a 4. The steam torpedo just glances off its ass. What? No way. No way. And the second the electric torpedoes that normally break, it comes in and the magnetic detonator does its fucking job. It comes underneath the Royal Oak. It strikes the spine. The ship groans for a half second before flames spew out the top of the magazine's been struck. Sparks fly out the top of the smokestack. A large groan is heard even under the water at such close range before a shock wave is felt that ripples through the entire fleet as the Royal Oak is ripped asunder by its own ammunition magazine exploding. It sinks in a minute. Well, fuck me sideways. I'm gonna get a Knight's Cross for this. You know, provided I don't get completely fucked by the super pissed off limeys overhead. which we will have to contend with. So that's a 4. Check the detection charts. So it's a 5, 6. And no fucking way. Talk about getting away with murder. The escort is evaded. The British, the Royal Oak, will be forever unavenged. I'm not even sure how much tonnage the Royal Oak is. Oh, goody. Okay. Royal Oak battleship. It doesn't need a marker. Two 9-100. Okay. We should probably go home now. Yeah, that's one of the. We had a half chance to be able to get a next cross on there. So we'll go ahead and move to our transit spot. Roll for an encounter. That's an 11, almost, but not quite. 4 and 7. We move into port for refit. So the tonnage for that comes up to 5,000 plus. Oh, Jesus. 5200 plus 29100 equals 34,300 tons of shipping. And in this case, warships refit month. Targets none. It will become November soon. Just gonna take this. Beep. So now we roll a d6. I think it's on a 1. I think if dude leaves, he doesn't leave. Now we rolled see our reward. 6 crew level plus 1. Our crew is now trained. That's an F. Or not trained. They're now veteran. Okay, end game. Let's repair. What's F? To Hmm. It's 1 to F. Okay, cool, whatever. Go ahead and refit the ship. Sorry, the boat. Yes, the balloon just goes away. That's 5 plus 5 is 10. Good job, me. I can still do basic math. That's a good skill to have. The fucking ooh. Yes. Yes, please. Our Type 2A with their new Knight's Cross and all that shit. Let's actually make sure that we've got all this stuff. Every 12 months. Was that September? It was September. Let's count the number of ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sank exactly 10 ships. I get a -1 on that die roll. So I get to be a rank 3 instead of a rank 2. Instead of Captain Lieutenant, I guess I'm a or Captain Lieutenant. This is Keloin Captain or something like that. I think shit. I speak German. Boys, we're finally going to get a chance to engage that British shipping. Oh, we should be using Bay of Biscay rules. 6. I think the Bay of Biscay rules are just if there's like on a 1 through 3, there's some shit. Okay, no, cool. 6, nothing. Oh, we got a 4 in the Atlantic. What does that mean for us? In the Atlantic means only the cold ocean spray greets our initial patrol. A 7. A convoy. At last, the British are finally giving me enough targets to shoot at. Did I do this torpedo loadout right? 7. Yeah, okay, that's alright. I swear to God, I need more torpedoes. They do not give me enough torpedoes to do this shit. So let's go ahead and roll for the time of day. Please be night. It's a 4. This is a night attack at medium range. Because I love steam torpedoes, and they love me. So that's a -1 already. I think that means we now roll for each type of ship. 5. There's a large freighter. 1. There's a small freighter. I don't see him. There's a 4. Another large freighter. And a 1. Another small freighter. I'm tempted to roll for the escort quality just ahead of time. Three, escort quality. So there's a trained escort on this convoy in the Atlantic. Let's go ahead and roll the registry on the large freighter. It's the River Afton. Roll for that small freighter. 21. Two. S. 21. $64. So that's 3. Large. 64. Four. Small. What was I doing? 11. There we go. Whoops. So let's see what those are. So that's 5,500 and a 5,000-ton ship. And 21 and 11. So 21 and 11. So a stone pole might be a good option. I should really remember to use this. How do I wish to do this attack? Oh, we're doing a It's not 41 yet. I am tempted. So tempted to do a night surface attack at close range and try and evade the destroyer escorts as we enter in. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. 4 and a 4, that's an 8. It is not plus 41 yet. Forward and aft. Oh, that's if we do that, I think. So we have just barely managed to evade detection and secure ourselves a decent little position. So I think we want to go for the first one, which is the biggest ship. So I'll just put a little marker there for things we want to attack with priority. I need little priority markers. I don't have little priority markers. 64. Silver Bell. I want to sink one ship and damage another. So I think I'll put 2 into here. I will carefully hedge my bets. Fire 2 torpedoes at each large freighter, 1 at the small freighter, the largest small freighter. So 21. The 21 is the Mandarin. The 4 is 11 is the Stone Pool. Okay. That's us all set up. Let's go ahead and roll target 1. Roll to hit. The first torpedo hits. Second torpedo hits. Go ahead and roll for target 3. First torpedo hits. Second torpedo hits. I've decided I'm going to start stacking them above it when they hit. Please don't be a dud. And for the third and fourth and final target, we get a hit. Every single torpedo has been on target. I'm just going to double check my math. Night surface torpedo -1, so everything has hit it properly. Yeah, this is a night surface attack. Second salvo torpedo. What is that? 8 still hits because of the close range that stern one is able to hit. So now we roll for duds, starting with target 1 from the top. So go dud check, dud check, dud check, dud check, dud check. So on 1 or 2, it's a dud. It's a dud torpedo. This dice must be fucked. Get off my table. Now we'll roll for real. Okay, that one's not a dud. Also, we're not rolling in that crack, because every time I roll in that crack, it seems to fuck stuff up. It's a real hit. That's a real hit. That's a real hit. There. Yeah, and I was double checking that torpedo. You ever get like a double chance to fail? Just because I rolled twice. If you're gonna roll twice, you roll on 50% odds, I guess. Yeah, that's about what I figured would happen, which is disconcerting that I can predict this game at this point. It's a 6 for this torpedo, so that's 1 damage on the large freighter. It's a 3. Knocks this one down. 2 damage. That sinks it. It's a 5. Small freighter is damaged. Small freighter just gets to piss off, I guess. Because he's definitely buggered off. Steam torpedo. Oops. So 64, L64, the Silver Bell notebook. November, Atlantic Patrol. Come on, success. Targets. Silver Bell. Large. 64. 5,300 tons. Sank. Also, in addition, we damaged target number 4, 4S11. Stone Pool. S11 damaged. 5,000 tons. We just won't include any tonnage for that, actually. It'll make record keeping easier. Okay, so as for the convoy, now we roll for detection again. It's a 9. 10. The gist of it is they found us. Oh, I forgot to do my, let's go with a 3. Well, fuck me. That's plus 3 hits. Okay. Low numbers. That's a 6. 1 hit, 4 hits. We've got 4 hits on this U-boat. So 40. 6. 2.5 centimeter flak is damaged. That's the 16. Electric engine 1 is damaged. 66. One of our fuel tanks is damaged. And 45. The hull takes a whack. It's gonna put us out for an extra month. You know, disregarding the whole fucked up other portion of the ship. So now we get to see if we can actually escape. That's an 8. 2 and 9, 10. Nope. Let's undergo another brutal depth charging. So it's a 6 and a 5. It's a fucking 11. 12. 5 hits on the fucking U-boat. Okay. That's a 1 and a 6. Electric engine 1 is, we're gonna say that's destroyed. A 5 and a 1, so 51. There's flooding. Now we gotta check the flooding. The flooding stops. Praise Jesus. I forgot to check my thing. I always pick 3. Different direction, -1 hit. So we can actually take 4 hits this time instead of a fuckload. I don't remember what I was doing. So 3, 33. Take another hit to the hull. 61. The hydrophone is damaged. And 41. Another whack to the hull. Wow. Let's roll to evade, please, dear God. 7, 8. That's a 9. One more round. I forgot my roll. -1 hit. So that's a 4 and a 6. It's a 10, 3 hits, 2 hits. Expecting 2 hits. It's a 4 and a 6, 46. Our flak cannon is just destroyed. A 6 and a 4. A forward torpedo door is damaged. Okay. God damn it. Let me the fuck out of here, these stupid dice. One sec, I'm gonna fucking... Here. Try it again. The dice have phased out of existence. But this is not a very entertaining portion right here. Me getting my ass repeatedly kicked by dice. So we'll bring in new dice. Eight. 2 hits. 3 hits. 10, 1, 35. 2, 3. Diesel engine 1. It's a 9, 10, 11. No evasion roll. An 8. That's 2 hits we're expecting to take. 31. Flooding. Check the flooding. It's a 5, it keeps flooding. stops flooding. $33. The hull takes another hit. Okay. We're going to exceed the test depth, which I think gives us 1 bit of hull damage. It gives us a little advantage on the die roll. That's a 7, 8, 9. But exceeding test depth puts us just inside of undetected. We've managed to slip away. We're aborting this patrol. Nothing in transit. Nothing in the Bay of Biscay. Target number 1. The River Afton. Large. 100. Damaged. Tonnage. 5,300. Technically a success. And the good news is we made it back. Two, 5. Okay. We're getting a new U-boat. Mostly because this one's so goddamn beat up they're selling it for parts. Goodbye, U-17. You were a beautiful ship. When you were in one piece. The command in charge sees no point in refitting a ship so brutally fucked. So they're just gonna give us a new one because we're cool. So I'm just gonna take these bits off and I'll have to roll for fuel tanks and shit, don't I? We will repair like literally all of that shit. It's broken. It's broken. I'm pretty sure the fuel tank stays broken. But yeah, with those things still working, we were able to make it back to base, and I will more closely examine the rules next time about that. Because I kind of forgot to. But now we get to have this totally cool, this boat. Alright, let's add these up and then call it a night. $62,300. Maybe 2,000 tons to this date. Alright. That's the end of the stream if anyone's watching.